What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Pass. It is Thanksgiving.
Turkey Day. Woo!
Turkey Day. That means football. We are who we are, and you know who we are. So let's just talk about some delicious football action and do it real quick because I'm hungry and I know Constant is too.
I need to get home so I can eat. Well, speaking of food and how Thanksgiving is, we want to mix football with some Thanksgiving terms, and hopefully you will get the itis from these comparisons.
Yes.
So let's talk about the games. As we said, the Bears are playing the Lions, the Eagles are playing the Cowboys, and the Niners are playing the Seahawks. So we're going to try to compare these things, these games, and maybe some of these players to some Thanksgiving meals, or Thanksgiving dishes.
Yeah.
So first of all, turkey's always the kingpin of the meal usually.
Yes.
Is there a player or a game, is there a player in one of these games, I guess I should say, or one of these games that you think is just like a straight-up turkey?
Straight-up turkey. So for me, I agree with you. Turkey is the centerpiece of the meal. Turkey is what makes the whole thing work.
Okay.
And there is nobody in any of these games that makes the whole thing work more than DeMarco Murray makes the whole thing work for the Dallas Cowboys. So DeMarco Murray, you are my turkey.
See, I think, you know what I think? I think he's stuffing.
Right on.
I think he's stuffing. Because you get just a little bit of DeMarco Murray and you've already had enough. You're like, whoa, I can't take any more of this. But you keep eating it. So he's my stuffing.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
What about you, Turtle? Any of these guys turkey to you? Or any of these games turkey?
I mean, different kind of turkey. So I don't know. In my family, the turkey's nice, you know.
Right.
We don't really consider it the centerpiece, though, because my family likes to make a lot of the typical traditional things, but we also throw in 3 or 4 different things. And one thing that is always consistent is green chili. My sister makes her pork green chili, and that thing goes with everything. Ooh. So that's always the centerpiece.
Yeah. All right.
You throw it in your Brussels sprouts. Throw it with your turkey. Throw it with your cranberry. So it doesn't matter. Green chili makes everything better. So if I had to pick a turkey, it's for the wrong reasons, and that's Tony Romo and the Dallas Cowboys because they're a bunch of jive turkeys.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're picking a jive turkey. Yeah. What was that line? It ain't so cool being a jive turkey this close to Thanksgiving. You guys know what movie that was?
Yep.
Yeah, 48 hours. Chocolate giddy up.
So when we keep talking about food, now I'm just hungry. But I think Chip Kelly is that variety pie that you can buy. It's like, each slice is a different flavor. Chip Kelly's going to bring a variety of ass whoopings for everybody in the storm of different pies.
You're talking about that variety cheesecake that I'll be seeing with the strawberry cheesecake, the chocolate. Turtle, you just made me hungry, bro.
Yeah, we can do cheesecake, sure, pie, cheesecake. Either way, he's coming with the flavor.
I see,
He's going to keep kicking it in your ear.
He's like an assorted pack of lifesavers.
Exactly.
Oh man! All right. So when I start thinking about stuffing, I'm thinking about what you're doing with that stuff, and I'm thinking of cramming it in the bird.
Okay.
And you are taking it to it.
Okay.
And so where are we going to see this? Where are we going to see this? Detroit Lions. Come on, dude. Detroit's defensive line, #1 against the run, 71 yards a game. Come on. Anybody that tries to run the ball from Chicago is going to find themselves stuffed inside a turkey's carved out innards.
Oh, my God.
Nobody's getting anywhere. But you can't just have stuffing. You got to have potatoes, too.
Okay.
So who's your potatoes? Who's not quite stuffing? I'll tell you who's not quite stuffing.
Who?
The Seattle Pass Rush. Also, an honorable mention, the Seattle Pass Rush. Number 2, I'm going to check this, number 2 in the nation with 38 sacks.
Okay, I can see where you come. First of all, when it comes to sweet potatoes, I'm giving that to the Bears.
Oh, here we go. All right.
They are sugary. They are sweet. If you're on the streets, you know what I'm saying. They're soft, just like sweet potatoes. You understand what I'm saying? You eat them, so you watch the Bears and it tastes good, but you know it's not good for you. And you know the results aren't going to be good for you. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? I agree with you, Constant, because not only are they soft and mushy in the sweet potatoes, but you add something even more soft or mushy to them. You add marshmallows.
Exactly.
So they're just soft all around.
Exactly. It's soft all around compared to what they're supposed to be. Let me tell you right now, I think the Seahawks pass rush is mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
All right, lay that on me.
Mac and cheese because they start off hard, right? Then they start playing and they get sweaty, like macaroni starts boiling, gets a little softer. But then you add a little something, it gets a little thicker. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you're happy with what you came out with. And I think that's what happens with the Seattle pass rush. It's not going to wow you, but at the end of the meal, you're going to be like, that wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I like the linebackers better. I like the cornerbacks better.
It was satisfactory.
But it was satisfactory. Now, if you add some bacon to it, meaning if they had better players, it'd be good cooking.
All right, well, let's talk about that. So let's talk about that mac and cheese because I'm actually going to put the mac and cheese over with Dallas. And I'm going to say that the mac and cheese is the Dallas offensive line. Because that nice, firm, hard shell they've got around them allowed Tony Romo to sit in the pocket for over 7 seconds on key plays last week. And you better believe that that is delicious.
All right, I could give you that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we pretty much breezed through a lot of stuff that people have on Thanksgiving. If we missed something that's a favorite in your family's Thanksgiving, make sure you leave us a comment. But we're going to finish this up with probably what I would think is the sweetest ingredient or the sweetest portion of the Thanksgiving meal, which is cranberry sauce. All right? And the Cranberry Thanksgiving 2014 The Pass Award goes to the Seattle Seahawks and San Francisco 49ers game.
Yeah.
That is going to be the sweetest game of all. Those guys don't like each other.
Nope.
Both teams are very evenly matched, in my opinion.
NFC Championship rematch?
Yeah. And both are sweet in a good way. But what I mean by that is they're precision teams. These aren't like black and blue teams that run it down your throat or whatever. They got some trick plays. Old Russell, he'll snap the ball, spin it around his back, fix his hair, and hit his tight end for some positive yards.
Right on.
The Niners, Kaepernick, he'll make that stink face that he always makes, like, why me? Why I don't understand? And then he'll hit Crabtree deep.
Yep, like he does.
They're sweet. They're it's just precision. And so they're my cranberry.
All right.
That's my cranberry game. What do you guys say? I mean, what's your cranberry in this?
I see. It's interesting. In my family, I had that as my pumpkin pie.
Really?
I had that game is the cap off to the meal. It's the end of the day. It's the last game of the day. It's that delicious thing that you just can't wait to get to. So I had it as my pumpkin pie because I'll tell you why. In my family, cranberries are bitter. Delicious, but bitter. And there is nothing more bitter than the Detroit Lions' entire offense.
Ooh, but they're good, though.
The Detroit Lions haven't scored a touchdown. Not in 1 quarter, not in 2 quarters, not in 4 quarters, in 8 quarters of football. I got a good one for you guys.
All right.
I got a good one for you guys. So with every good meal, you've got to have some sort of a vegetable, some sort of greens. Everybody's got a different kind. And it's usually the part of the meal that maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Usually kids don't like it, but you got to eat it. You got to eat it. So I'm curious to see what you guys think the greens are this week.
You know what's funny?
What's the greens?
Is I am the exact opposite.
You love the greens.
I am a vegetable guy per se. Like in my house, we have greens, and they're steeped in water with fat back in them and all kinds of stuff.
Yum.
And then you pour the vinegar on there and some hot sauce. That's just so good.
Yum. So the greens are good news for you.
Mine was a few days ago.
Yeah, I'm bad on dessert, but the greens are good for me. But you know, in playing along with what you're saying, what's going to be the hardest thing to digest? It will be that Bears-Lions game, because I would like for the Bears to really show and prove. Because I said I wanted them to be good this year.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard for me to stomach because it's just not. It's not. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. For me, I think the greens are going to be sitting and watching San Francisco try to contain Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing they got to do, and it's going to be a thing that they're not going to want. They're not going to have any success with. So at the end of the day, it's going to leave them feeling kind of sour in the stomach. But Turtle, what do you think about the greens for this week?
It's funny. So first of all, I'll start off saying this. I like this green, but not in this case.
Uh-oh.
Everybody has their own opinion about Brussels sprouts. And this year, the only people in my family who are going to eat Brussels sprouts are me and my sister. And I got to equate Brussels because a lot of people, especially kids, just don't like Brussels sprouts. They hate it. They don't like the taste. Some people think they're bitter. They're crazy, but whatever. But Jay Cutler from the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
You can throw bacon in there. You can glaze them. You can do whatever you want to them. It doesn't change the fact that everybody doesn't want them.
Yeah.
And nobody wants Jay Cutler.
That's hilarious.
I almost call him cranberry sauce because when I think of cranberry sauce, I think of a shitty glob in a can. And, you know, it can both work for Jay Cutler, but...
Nice. All right, guys. I got a question for you guys since we're going to keep this on the shorter side, our podcast this time around, since it's Thanksgiving and we all want to go spend some time with the family and whatnot. Speaking of family...